Charles Soule and Luke Ross put all of our heroes and villains in a race against time as the Empire take Han Solo for themselves, forcing the rebels to go after them, but Boba Fett, Valance, and even the Hutts intend on stopping the Empire at any cost as well. Charles Soule takes us into the finale of his series as all our tie-in stories begin to converge together for a really fun action-adventure race against time. Soule also focused some of the issue on Boba and Valance's relationship, citing a lot of the work that Ethan Sachs is doing over in the Bounty Hunters book to great effect. And I have a feeling we're heading towards some sort of noble sacrifice for Valance, given what was given up in Ethan's book about him slowly dying and him owing Han a debt. I could see that that is where it is exactly heading, and it feels like that, and I can't wait to see what Soule does with that. The constant ratcheting up of tension and stakes was great as well, culminating in possibly a huge Empire versus Hutt battle, which should make for some really satisfying endings to this portion of Soule's story, as well as kind of change the universe a little bit with how the Hutts and Empire will view each other and deal with one another. Luke Ross continues delivering some really lovely artwork, finally pooling all our stories together with a good smattering of action and character drama. I love how he was able to get the seismic charge from Fett's ship looking exactly right, and even kind of having that same sound effect bubble that immediately makes me think of that unmistakable sound it makes from the movies in The Mandalorian. War of the Bounty Hunters issue 4 was a great penultimate issue that began tying all our various stories together for one hell of a packed finale. Apart from all that action, Soule does continue to dole out a healthy amount of character development for our heroes, specifically Boba Fett and Valance and their relationship, making for a compelling read all around. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. War of the Bounty Hunters issue 4 finds the rebels watching as Darth Vader readies to cut the frozen Han Solo in two if Luke Skywalker doesn't come and confront him. Leia and Chewbacca, knowing that Luke won't be of any help, intend on distracting the Imperials, but Lando for once knows that is rightly an insane move, but Luke, the ever-brave Jedi, goads Vader to come after him, since he knows the Sith wants nothing else but him. Rising to the challenge, Vader leaves to deal with Luke as the Hutts discuss what to do now that they have lost Solo to the Empire, but Jabba knows better than to rock the already precariously balanced boat they are in with the Empire, leaving for his ship instead. Boku, however, tries to rally the council around him against the Empire and Jabba, citing how Jabba's choices have hurt their clans greatly. Boba Fett meanwhile intends on ambushing the Empire while they take Solo to Vader's shuttle, but Dengar gets the drop on him, wanting to take him in so he can save Minaru from Jabba. Valance joins Dengar as Fett escapes, trapping Dengar on an ice float, which is attacked by a sea monster. Valance, however, gets the drop on Fett, not caring about Dengar, only caring for Solo, who is now on his way to the Executor in orbit. Leia, Lando, and Chewie all make it back to the Falcon, intending on following the shuttle, and learn that 3PO and Lobot have repaired the ship while the group were on the Vermilion, allowing them to leave, as Luke meanwhile engages in a dogfight with Vader, whom the young Jedi knows has been waiting for this for a long time, and he's out for blood. Fett and Valance meanwhile keep each other at blaster length as the Falcon races off after Han. Fett tries to convince Valance that they should team up to take Solo, but Valance reminds them of their little tiff involving Nakano Lash and how Fett betrayed them, denying Fett the partnership. Fett keeps at him though, knowing they can at least try and have a shot at getting Han, and when they get him, they will see what happens then. Valance reluctantly agrees with Fett's terms as they head for the ship. Kira meanwhile recuperates from her fight with Vader, knowing that this is both what she didn't expect, since Vader was quite a surprise, but she fought him and showed the galaxy that Crimson Dawn doesn't back down, even against a Dark Lord of the Sith or the Emperor. She accesses a Sith holocron in her possession, knowing that the end is coming as an Imperial shuttle learns the Falcon is following them. General Ramodi isn't concerned since the Executor will pick them off like a womp rat once they get within range. Lando isn't worried either thanks to their secret weapon, as Fett and Valance meanwhile tail behind the Falcon. Valance refuses to let his partner destroy the rebel ship, knowing that if he did he'd have to contend with him, as General Ramodi's shuttle is suddenly shut down thanks to Lobot's cybernetics sending out a signal from the Falcon's systems. Before the ship can dock with it though, Fett unleashes a low power seismic charge, shorting out the Falcon's systems as well. However, before Fett can get to the shuttle though, an entire Hutt fleet arrives from hyperspace, intending on taking Solo for Boku the Hutt and the Hutt clans.